football playoffs set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Durham, North Carolina, Brooks Field at Wallace Wade Stadium, home of the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a wide receiver screen. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Tigers line up with a 1st and goal. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from it. Don't see that often. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And it falls incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the wildcat. Just a short gain.
Boy, what a great job by this defense. They have really tightened things up here inside the 10-yard line. Seems like they're almost daring the offense to go for it here on fourth down. Let's see what the decision is.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Good job dealing with the footing. BAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
Take over. First and 10.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Time out.
A handoff from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Riggs. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll drop back here on third down. It's a quick grab. And it works. The first down to the 35. And the Blue Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. The Blue Devils churn out another first down. Back to throw again. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. And the Blue Devils line up on first and 10.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense set for the sixth play in this drive. Scanning the field, it's Riggs. Punt over the middle, it's Wiggins. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. The Blue Devils hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Blue Devils, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Took some extra time in the weight room paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return. There. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The receiver makes the catch. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
First down and 10.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Getting set. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to...
He's in the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Hey, this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
PAT is good. They go for touchdown, 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And your 2 Blue Devils will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to throw. It's Riggs. Checks this down to the running back. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. On the move now. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw again. Delivers quickly to the left side. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. To throw, it's Riggs. Looking to scramble. Deep throw across his body to the left. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Offense looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. He breaks free. Now here he goes. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch made by the tight end. Going toward the end zone. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his...
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Blue Devils offense heads back out onto the field now. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. Can they bounce back here? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to throw. It's Riggs. Makes a quick catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Blue Devils come to the line in a hurry-up.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looking deep downfield to the left, and it's hauled in way downfield. What a sag by the senior.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking deep again. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Duke.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He finds the running back in the flat. And it's good for a first down to the 36. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quick throw. The catch is made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. He gets loose. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made in space. Look out. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And your two Blue Devils will take over. First and 10.
So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To throw, it's Riggs. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10. Looks to the left, pass caught, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice gain.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Tries to get it to the running back. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
The Blue Devils will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Breaks through the tackler. As the first down is still going. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal. Well, he finally goes out of bounds down inside the 10, but that play sets up this offense in good scoring position.
It sure does. What a great play of creating momentum for this offense. Now you want to see if they give this back a chance to put it into the end zone now that they're at 1st and goal.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Touchdown, Tigers. This offense really clicking.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And your 2 Blue Devils will take over 1st and 10.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To the air, it's Riggs. The pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete, just 8 seconds remaining now.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Pressure is coming. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick it deep to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And your 2 Blue Devils will take over 1st and 10.
Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. And it's incomplete and a very quick throw.
It's 2nd down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Riggs. Zips it down the middle. And the pass is dropped incomplete. would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
On third down, he drops to throw. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. And the Blue Devils looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Blue Devils looking to keep this drive rolling.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Catch made wide open. Field.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the Blue Devils with 1st and 10 here. To the air, it's Riggs. On the move now. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. He's got the first down and still motoring. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Now it's second down here. The shotgun running play call. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Play fake, looking to throw. Incomplete. He was good as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking deep to the right side. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. They'll run it from the gun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The Tigers come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a 1st down at the 41. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Makes a quick grab. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Looking to chuck it again. He's got it near the end zone. Man is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Well, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Looking to scramble. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the 1st down. A quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Clemson.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change. I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And your 2 Blue Devils will take over 1st and 10.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw. It's Riggs. Fires it down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. The Blue Devils come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And he'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught in the flat by the running back. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback dropping back. The receiver grabs it. He's found some room at the 45. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Working clock with the ground game. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Press coverage now from the secondary. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run here, he lets it go. He's got it in the open. That gain moves the ball to the 17, 1st down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Now when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is 3rd down. What do you do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
There you go, Chris. It's exactly what they needed. Give credit to this defense for coming up with this huge interception. A bit surprised that they threw the football, but hey, the defense is able to capitalize, and now they give their own offense a chance to maybe win this game.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. And here's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Duke. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Chris, what a great job. What a celebration by this offense. They worked so hard to get it close enough. They punch it in behind that offensive line, and now they've got the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
PAT up and good, so the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Breaks free. Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here.
He's out of bounds at the 34. It's third down.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. And the Tigers will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Oh, would have been a game-clinching interception. Couldn't hold on. Brings up second down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Clemson. They take the lead in the final minute.
And Chris, with the game on the line, the offense delivers. Good job up front. The quarterback makes a great throw, and they get the go-ahead score here late in the game to go up 2. The big decision now for the head coach, the extra point, or do you go for 2 to make it a 4-point game?
Now an important PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. The kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back. It's Riggs. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look, cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
It comes down to this in this playoff game, fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Blue Devils. They jump on top out here in the fourth.
Chris, we've watched this offense all year make plays and come up with drives like this to give their team a chance to win football games. And now we are the biggest stage of the year, and they come up with one more touchdown to give them the lead here.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after the late touchdown, they'll kick it away here and hope the defense can hold on, just seal this W. And it's caught from inside the 20. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Clemson offense will take over. First and 10.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Running through the tackle. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. And he's brought down, and that should do it for the ballgame. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.